Hi guys, it's Melody. I'm so excited to be able to come and talk to you today. Um, my channel is really about, as you can see from the description, it's about finding that peace, finding that space, finding that direction, and not only finding it, but actually beginning to move at in that direction, especially being in my 40s. But in all honesty, I wish I had started this journey in my 20s, but life happens. But that's why my hope is that this channel, the videos that I tape, that they will bring something to whoever's listening to them and motivate you. If you're not in your 40s, if you're in your 20s, my hope that is you take some notes from this and you actually change something about how you're living your life, and hopefully you actually begin to live life better. So I'm excited to be able to talk to you this morning. So um, today I just wanted to talk about one of the biggest things I've been thinking about is because I have grown up kids, I have a grandchild, and I'm kind of now finding my space. If you've looked at some of the videos that I posted, it's like trying to find my groove. Like, who am I? You remember the movie How Stella Got Her Groove? Now I understand, but not in the extent of, how she went to look for a boyfriend, or it just happened that way. But I think the essence of that movie, How Stella Got Her Groove, was at her age, at an advanced age. What did she dis? Well, how did she get that life back? How did she find that compass? How did she find her passion again? So one of the things I was thinking about today is one. I wish in my 20s and 30s that I had stopped trying to overthink things and stopped really caring what people thought. I spend so much time, and I want to say borderline people please, people watching, not wanting to say the wrong thing. And I feel like I wasted a lot of my good years on that. I feel like I tiptoed around people. I feel like I spent so much time apologizing for being myself. And this is even deeper in relationships. You're in relationships where now I know that we're not good relationships, but being in relationships where you're being you're being told what you're doing or who you are, something's wrong with it. Imagine mannerisms you've had, who you've been all your life. You happen to meet somebody and they begin to tell you the way you do things is not the way to do things. But when I look back, and even part of the reasons those relationships ended, it was somebody's trying to change me. Somebody does not like who I am. But it is not about liking who I am. It's about getting to know who I am. And if I'm not a fit for you, that's fine. Then we're just not a fit. But I should not have to change who I am, and the next person shouldn't have to change who they am just to make somebody else happy. So I was thinking about today, and that's what I just want to talk about. Um, as I am today, I've reached that stage, and it's a beautiful place where it's, if that's what you think about me, that's okay. I don't have to be a part of your life. You don't have to be a part of my life. It is a privilege to be a part of my life. I always say, I talk to my sister, like when people call you and disrespect you on your telephone, that's kind of like my biggest pet peeve. My phone, a person calls you and they disrespect you on your phone. What I always say, I have a zero tolerance, number one, for disrespect on my personal phone, especially if I'm being cordial with you. That is one reason for me to not talk to that person again on the phone. Because if you think about it, your telephone is your phone, your privilege. You shouldn't have to lift the phone and have somebody spoil your day. You shouldn't have to lift the phone and have somebody just put you in a bad mood. And there are a lot of people like that. It can be people at work, it can be family, it can be people, old relationships. This is a good one. Old relationships, the people that come and go, the people that want to keep that revolving door for some unknown reason. And please tell me in the comment section, what is that about? Like people that just want to keep that revolving door. And what I found is those are some of the people who just drain your energy. And when they come, it's like it's a whirlwind. It's like they're missing something. They come, they engage in conversation, and then they disappear. And that takes a toll on you too. So I've come to a place of developing a zero tolerance for that, because I'm not gonna live my life tiptoeing on eggshells anymore. I'm just not. This is my life to live. and I intend to live it with as much peace as I can find, and to I have a say so on what I allow around me, right? So that's a big part of that. That's a big part of it. And then the second thing is there's so many things that you've always wanted to do that I've always wanted to do in the prior years, but I would always be like, I don't know if I could do that. Do you think I can? Why me? Me? Could it really be me? Well, you know what? Right now, yeah, it is me. If I want to travel, I'm going to travel. If I and I'm gonna and I'm saying this, but I'm saying it responsibly with planning and everything. But why not go on that cruise? Why not do those things that you want to do? Why? As I am now, this is the time where I am going to do those things that I have always wanted to do and not apologize for it. That's just the bottom line. And it feels good to be at that place. So I'm saying if you're younger, don't wait till you're in your 40s and 50s, excuse me, to do stuff. Do it. Go ahead and do it. Find a circle of people that cheer you on towards that so you can do it. Another thing I'll talk about is this YouTube channel. Like I've been studying and stopping the YouTube channel for a long time. And now I'm like in my 40s, I'm like, I love creating content. When I do create it, I love it. I'm an author. I actually authored a book. So I'm a creative, and this is the space that I like to be in. But what I find is I start and stop and not being consistent with it. And what is the reason for that? Some unknown fear. So I'm like, you know what? Fear, you got to go. You got to move because here I am. I'm on YouTube and I'm committed because I have one life to live and I intend to live it very well. So I hope that something I said in this video this morning gets you into that place of thinking about you and your age and your space and wherever you are and saying, I'm not going to apologize to anybody. That's the first thing, right? Saying you're not going to apologize to anybody for being yourself and wanting to live your best life and wanting to be happy. That's number one. And number two is doing those things that you've always wanted to do unapologetically, staying away from toxicity, your personal space, watching who comes into your personal space and understanding that you have a say so. You get to decide. Are you a good person for me? Are you a bad person for me? If you're a bad person for me, do I have to be near you? No, I don't. And that's the beauty of life. So I hope that that's something I said today is like hit you in the right spot to say, you know what? I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. I think I'm not gonna live apologizing to people, but that you're gonna stand tall and live unapologetically and be yourself because you're beautiful. I'm beautiful. We're beautiful. We're all beautiful, and we need to live this life with so much vibrance. So when you get a chance, please remember to subscribe. Remember to like the video too and share the channel if something I said resonates with you. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.